Heart beats of tigers, the circle, the shape that moves in secret thoughts through the canaling tiger, its deep red blood that prowls our dreams of beings, of what stalks between senses and thoughts, of such and such. Our rules held to origin, if such is. A cloud of antiquities of shapes that move across the crevasses hidden in imagining, rebutting in some mind entering its domain. A creation of the caves, waves held to point of exposing light. It is the cave I think about in my clay of light, holding up the swirls. The cave is full. It, the great cave, full too near the top of our skulls. Hours of caves filled with the assemblies of lights, all seated in the light of light known from other places, sitting here for us while we walk, as we sleep, beneath eyelids down the streets, searching for corners with our feet, eyes struggling to open for presumed safety's sake, glued in fear, unease, dis-ease, outwardly blind, way I walk through cold and sticky heat, eyes closed by circumstances for this. Where do I go? Where along the necklace that sustained the lights from re-relightings of the gems to dark soul full against the glimmers and reflections lights of every tempestuous temptation's demeanor of light, not flight. I bowing in to perhaps not bow out, a maintenance in the release of gravity of the durations of each, a mystical moment of bowing in, but perhaps not out. Duration mounting me while I ride my essence against and against into mind's orgasmic nature. A ticklish brew, an observation of that conversation ventures deeply as a choir sings at a speed of sound, increasing revelation, eyes peering in protected by closing sight, and left in the dark of fearless feet, pathing through eternity into or toward infinity. A maze of shifting hornets, shadows, flows of glimmers and grimaces, saved as quantifying evidence, an occurrence marking its sense to the magnetic ground for others to quantify into seeing. full senses to bear the body weight of this that I shed as rain deeper, deeper dreams, dreamer, dipping in to the monstrously enlarging, inaccessible laughter, the free, maddening, innumerable senses of floating, flooding, drowning self, swallowing seas of utterances as indefinable eloquence. I will to join in chorus within the centering wave where breaching whale spouts and rave in circles, spinning my eyes into a dancing, internal, belly-rolling maneuvering, losing focus, to be focusless in the myriads. Myriads listen, seashell air ears swim toward the drowning in hearing into releasing the hooks and lines of fishermen's tales, a dance of the dead, and yet not yet is a story told. It is cold yet in the healing bones, holistically sleeping, listening to self-sighs in the night, without countenance of sight, but shades of the quantities in dreams, solitude, glances glancing here and there, some always perhaps painful to bear, in cheer of light on any night. And yet I question that in dark's lit night. What is ever hardened to flight? Spend on this.